New Year's Day, I woke up to a 4-star rating. Happy New Year to me. So I am back in the ratings hole. I'm going to take you guys shopping with me. We're going to see if I can dig myself out of this hole and how fast it will take me. I'm also going to tell you what happened. It's so not cool, but it is what it is. Stay with me. Okay, let's go. On New Year's Day, it was a regular morning, thinking there wasn't going to be an issue when I opened my Instacart app. You guys know the feeling. Right before you check, you're thinking, please, 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 please be a 5-star. Please be a 5-star. It's what we do. And unless you work Instacart, you would not know. But tell me if I'm wrong here. Are we all a little nervous when we check our ratings? I was. But again, I wasn't anticipating a problem. And I was shocked when I saw a 4-star rating because the shop I did the day before, I thought no problem. My customers were good. It was all communication. I didn't project a problem. Sometimes we have a feeling when there's going to be a bad rating. And this time I didn't have a bad feeling about it, so whatever. I went into the quality of items page, and lo and behold, there was a report of a missing item, which was a pack of bagels. The last time I had a missing item, it was bagels too, so what is up? Anyway, I knew exactly who this customer was based on the item, and I knew exactly what happened with this order. This particular pack of bagels was sold out of the store. The second choice was on her replacement list. And I also sent her photos of the bagels and said, these are on your replacement list. Will these be okay? And she said, yes, no problem. Grab those. But because this item was replaced, this customer reported the bagels as missing. So she probably didn't know because those bagels are missing, but they were replaced. She was not charged for those, so they weren't missing. You guys know the frustration here. You feel my frustration. None of this is okay. So I thought, no problem, whatever. Now my rating is a 4.98. It still isn't terrible. It is above average, but even at above average in my area, I will not be privy to the batches that the 5-star shoppers see. So it's really ridiculous, especially when we get a rating that is out of our control. I reported fraud immediately, and then I contacted chat support, and I actually screenshotted the receipt that showed the replacement bagels were charged and the other bagels were not on the receipt. So how could this even be? And I explained to them what happened, and they said, rest assured, this will be taken care of through trust and safety. This has been happening a lot with customers, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. There is no getting to the bottom of anything. All we have to do is accept this as a part of Instacart and not take it personally. But it really isn't okay. It rubbed me wrong because when customers report items that are missing that are not, the assumption is the shoppers took the items, and that's what drives me crazy. Give me a rating if I legit deserved a bad rating. I get it. If I flubbed up and I didn't give you your bagels, but you approved the replacement, I'm going to stop talking about that now. It's a hamster wheel and it never stops. After hitting the dead end road with Instacart chat support, which by the way, it's always going to be a dead end road. We know that. I went over to Instacart's Instagram page and I sent them a direct message from there. I was very professional and kind and specific with what happened, and I asked them if they could please owe me the courtesy in getting back to me regarding this issue. They did get back to me 24 hours later and stated, you did the right thing in contacting Instacart chat support. They will absolutely reach out to trust and safety for you, and you will have no problem. Please continue to talk with chat support. So that was dismissive as well. I responded back to them saying, I never get anywhere with chat support, you know, all of it, and still no response. So they are being crickets with me. I at least needed to try, and maybe this will be resolved, but checks in the mail on that. It's likely not to be resolved, and that's okay. I hate this saying, it is what it is, but it really is. Like this, being an Instacart shopper, dealing with these ratings is just part of the gig, and all we can do is move onward and upward. So that is the story of my 4-star rating. Again, I am at a 4.98, still above average. I am hoping to make $700 this week. That is my goal, and I have my goal journal right here. You guys know I swear by this. I have a daily goal written down every day. Today, I want to shoot for $100. Yesterday, I only made $50 because, quite frankly, I was disgusted, and the wind was knocked out of my sail. And this is what happens when we have a customer that reports that we took their item. It's the worst. It's demoralizing. But anyway, we can't go back. We can only move forward. So I was kind of feeling sorry for myself for about 5 minutes, just like I was over it, and I'm like, I'm done. I just can't do it. And I was receiving a lot of doubles and triple batches, even at that 4.98, and I just will not ever take a triple batch, and even the doubles were stressing me out. I ended up doing one single batch, which was okay, but I had to wait a long time to get that. I was patient and held out. So my goal, again, is $700 this week. I thought I would let you know how I'm doing, at least today and tomorrow, and I'm going to put this video up Thursday. And this really helped me. So as I was kind of feeling down in the dumps about the ratings, I read this quote from Zig Ziglar, and it just spoke to me, and I want to share it with you. And he stated, or this quote, and it's a famous quote, states, "Getting knocked down is a given. Getting up and moving forward is a choice." So there we go. That helped me. So I'm going to stay motivated and not let that rating get me down. I just have to build back up, and I will. So I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to let you know how I do today and kind of keep you posted. So stay tuned. Okay, it's a little before 10 a.m. and I just accepted my very first batch today. It's $45. It is a double batch. The reason why I took this order is because customer A only needs 2 items and customer B, I think, 30 items. So this isn't terrible. But what's interesting, being at a 4.98 in my area, I am not seeing any single batches. And if I do, they are really low with far miles. I'm getting a lot of triples sent to me and a lot of doubles today. So guess what? I'm going to have to do what I have to do to get my ratings up. It is a numbers game, so I need to knock this one out real quick. It could have been worse, so I'm going to take it. $40-something. I'll let you know how I did when I'm done. Okay, I'm back. I just finished 2 batches. The first batch I took today was the double batch, where one person had the 2 items and the other had, I think, about 20 items. I'll have to go back and look. But that batch total ended up paying $45.63. It wasn't terrible because the first item was only 2 items. But the second customer, in his note section, in all caps, this note, I kid you not, stated, "Please do not mess up my order. Every single Instacart shopper I have had has messed up this order. Please redeem yourself." I'm like, oh my gosh, literally, are you kidding me? Those are tough. So I, of course, messaged him the whole way through. He was very responsive, but I was like, this could go north or south real quick. I dropped this off to this customer. He was waiting by the door. And of course, I did all the things to say, oh my gosh, nice to meet you. I'm Jen. I did your shopping. I saw your note. And I'm so sorry you've had bad experiences with Instacart. I hope I did everything correctly. I triple checked everything. You should be good to go. All the stuff. And then he was a little bit apologetic and said, sorry about that, but every order I've ever had with Instacart, there's been major mess ups. Literally my last order, I was missing half of it. I'm like, what? Whatever that meant. Anyway, just checked my earnings and my tip is safe so far. That payout was, again, $45.63. Customer A tipped $2, but he only had 2 items. And then this customer tipped $15. Yeah, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. But those are very stressful when you have to clean up on aisle 6, I call it, cleaning up another shopper's mess. I don't know if what he was saying was accurate, but all I know is checks in the mail, and whether I get a ding tomorrow on my rating, I will let you know on this customer. But when you see a note like that, you have to go extra careful, extra cautious, which I did. Just finished a second order, and this was a single batch, and this payout was $28.91 for 23 items. So that wasn't terrible. 2.1 mile drop off, not bad. But here's what's happening. I'm noticing, because I'm not at a 5-star. The batches are not great. Once in a while, I'll see a good one come up, but then it goes quickly. But a lot of doubles, a lot of triples, which I will not take out of principle, and that's a whole nother video for a different day. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of doubles today. The good news is, though, the more doubles you do, the likelier, the quicker you can get that rating back up, because it's just simply a numbers game. It's 100 rolling rolling 5 stars. It's 100 ratings to get the low one to drop off. Anyway, I just accepted a third order, and it's a double batch. Of course it is. So I'll keep you posted after this one. All done with the third batch, which was a double. It wasn't terrible. It ended up paying $36.13. The second customer only had 4 items, and oh my gosh, I was so excited when I saw that. And the drop-off was only 2 miles away. The first customer ended up giving me a cash tip at the door. I haven't had one of those in a minute, so I was really excited. He gets the Cool Customer of the Day award because as I was dropping his groceries off, the Amazon guy was dropping the packages off. The Amazon guy saw me getting the tip. The customer saw the Amazon guy looking at me getting the tip and ran in and said, here's a tip for you too. So that was really cool that he did that because I was feeling bad, like, oh my gosh, I have to get a tip in front of him. Anyway, if all customers were that cool. I appreciated it though. I was happy the Amazon guy also got a tip. So anyway, that was a cash tip. And then customer B, I was looking at his name on the app and I'm like, oh, I think I know this guy. And sure enough, I dropped off the groceries and I did know this guy. He was a friend of mine and he ended up raising my tip too. So that was an okay batch, and I'm not anticipating a problem waking up with a lower rating for this particular order. But that second one, when the guy was being all grouchy in the notes, I'm hoping I was able to save face when I saw him at the door, and that was enough to not give me a rating. I'll keep you posted on that for sure though. All in all, my goal was, well, not all in all, my goal today was $100 because I'm at a 4.98, and I ended up making, and I checked it off my journal, $110.47. I did not start as early as I needed to. That's why my goal was $100 today. But tomorrow I need to make $150, so I need to start early, especially with a less than 5-star rating. I saw the difference today in my area. It really is unfortunate. Even at a 4.98, I'm not able to see the batches I really think I could at a 5, even though I did okay, and I'm grateful for what I did make today. So I'm not meaning to sound like, not grateful about my earnings today, but I was given that rating unfairly, and it really ticks me off that I have to go this hard and we're just at the customer's mercies, even if we do everything right. So it's fine. I have to dig out just like we all do. We all get a chance. Tomorrow again, I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to start early, probably 8 a.m. I would say 7, but I don't think I can. It's cold and it's dark and I'm still having coffee at 7. So I'm going to start at 8 a.m. to make the 150. I will keep you posted and take you with me. So stay tuned. Good morning. It is Wednesday, January 6th, 2021. Yesterday, I had a 4.98 rating, as you guys know, and I wasn't able to see the batches I normally do, which is at a 5, and I struggled a little bit. My goal yesterday was $100, and I made $110, and that's because I had to adjust because of this rating. I was worried all night, that I would wake up to a lower rating because I had a customer yesterday that was very terse in his notes stating, don't mess up this order. You guys know, you already watched. So bated breath all night. I'm like, please don't have a bad rating. And I woke up today, surprisingly, my rating went up. I did 5 individual orders yesterday. 2 were double batches. And of the 5 individual orders, 2 of the customers rated me at a 5-star, which is good. So that actually brought my rating back up to a 4.99. Still not at a 5, but that's okay. I'm going the right direction. And that is the good thing about doing double batches, because you have an opportunity to increase that rating. Yesterday I had 66 ratings and today I have 68. So yeah, it's going in the right direction, thank goodness. Today my goal is $150, and I'm hoping at a 4.99 I see better batches today than I did yesterday, and I'm hoping I don't have to do a lot of double batches today, but I do need to hit 150 today because I need to make $700 this week. I'm going to take you guys with me and I'll let you know how it goes, but I am pleased that my rating went up, and I'm not going to rest till it's at a 5-star, but who knows what can happen today. It just takes one customer, so stay with me. I forgot to mention it is 8:30 a.m. I left my house this morning at 8 a.m. realizing my gas light was on and my tires needed air. So I had to do that. My fingers are freezing, and I have been scrolling since about 8:15 a.m. It is 8:30 and I'm still not seeing anything that has any type of value to me whatsoever. A lot of doubles and triples, and I'm not doing it. I mean, I would do a double if I would be making money, but the triple batches that I'm seeing here are absolutely outrageously insulting. So I'm going to start my engine. Actually, it is started, and drive over to the Costco area in a different zone to see if something's happening over there, because I'm not going to be a sitting duck, and I'm not going to entertain the thought of taking a triple batch no matter what. We're going to do a video about that on another day. It's a hard no for me every single time. So I forgot to mention that. I did start at 8:15 and I've got nothing, so I'll keep you posted. I am back and I am done. I ended up hitting my goal today. I thought I was in a little bit of trouble because even at a 4.99, I was not seeing good batches this morning, but I was patient. I drove around a little bit, ran over to a different zone, and then it started popping for me. I ended up earning today $174.94, a total of 4 batches. The first one was $25.59 with 15 items, $57 tip. Second batch, $54.56, 36 items, so that's good, with a $36 tip. Wow, that was a big tip. And then the third batch was $46, 26 items, and that was a $29 tip. And then the last batch I just completed, those numbers came in. It was supposed to be a $55 tip, but it ended up paying $48.75 with a $24.28 tip. The reason why that went down is because of all of the refunds I had to do. I think there may have been 6 of them. I'm a little worried about this particular batch with the rating, and here's why. I was communicating with the customer the whole way through and offering her replacements. It's just like easy replacements on like pasta sauce and things like that. And she was not responding, but she was reading my messages, because you can see when a customer reads your message because it'll say read. So that made me nervous because she was deliberately ignoring me. Okay, and I have a question. If shoppers are shopping for customers and we're buying your items for your dinner, is it that hard to answer a simple question about a pasta sauce replacement? Like, we're helping you. Can you please help us, please, with the replacements? But you guys know we cannot replace without approval. At least I won't, because I'm not risking that. However, because I had to do so many refunds, maybe I'll get dinged for that. I'm a little worried about it. Plus, when I dropped off the groceries and knocked on the door, because that's what it said to do, she was in there walking around and she clearly saw me and I saw her. I waved. I don't think she waved back. So I'm thinking, you're either having a bad day or you're crabby or whatever, but I hope she doesn't take the refunds out on my rating tomorrow. And having said that, I also hope that at least one of these customers will rate me so that I can get the older ones to fall off. We'll see. You guys know it's a numbers game. So I'm grateful that I made the amount of money I made today. And again, I'm at a 4.99. We'll see if that goes down tomorrow or up tomorrow. Oh, and one more thing. Fun. This is a fun thing that happened today. I did one of the deliveries and dropped off to a customer who ran out of the house with this. It's a baggie with a $20 bill in it and a homemade mask. And she was so proud of this mask, and she said, I looked at your profile picture and said, this girl looks like she loves purple, and you bet. I said, oh my gosh, how did you know? Purple's my favorite color. You're so nice. Thank you so much. But I truly meant it. It was really, really sweet of her. So when customers do that, it just makes all of this worth it. And I'm actually excited to wear this mask, and I do like it. It's got a fun little print on it. Kind of like a floral purple print. But anyway, I'm excited to wear it. It was so nice of her. So because of that $20 cash tip, my daily earning today was $194.75. So yes, I definitely hit my goal of $150, and I'm excited about it, and that's all I can hope for. And again, I'm very grateful. Tomorrow my goal is $100, and I'm going to go out early, and I'm going to take you guys with me again. And the reason why it's 100 instead of 150 is because When I do 150, I have to stay out in the field later, but $100 could get me home earlier. It depends on what my rating is in the morning, and I need to upload this video on YouTube, and that definitely takes time as well. So I need to time manage all of these moving parts. So anyway, that's my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned. Here we go again. It's Thursday, January 7th, 2021. I woke up this morning to my rating that dropped yet again. Yesterday, I was at a 4.99, and this morning I am at a 4.98. So it went right back down to where I started from. And you know what's crazy about Instacart? It's like 10 steps forward, 20 steps back, and that's just the nature of the game. Of the 4 customers that I serviced yesterday, not one of them rated me, and this is why my total number of ratings went down from 68 to 65. So that pulled my average down. I did not receive another 4-star rating, which is the good news, but it is frustrating when you go above and beyond for every single customer, every single time, and they don't rate you. Even the woman that gave me the cute purple mask and the $20 tip did not rate me, but this is okay because today is a new day. It's another opportunity. I'm not foreseeing seeing a lot of great batches because when I was at 4.98 a couple days ago, I still made my goal, but it was a little bit more challenging. So today I'm going to get creative. I'm going to probably start by driving over to the Costco and see if I can pull out a few batches from there. And, I don't know. I have to make my goal. It's $100 today. I need to make $700 this week. And so far I've hit my goal every day. I can't stress the importance of having a daily written goal. It truly does help. So I recommend it. And here I go. It's 8:30 a.m. I will keep you posted. I'm not going to get angry about this. I'm just going to keep moving forward. I can either make excuses or make progress, and I choose to make progress. So here I go. Stay with me. Here's a quick peek at some of the batches that I am seeing right now. As you can see, all of these batches are well under $20 with high items, and some of the drop-offs are pretty extreme. There's a triple batch that just popped up at the bottom of this screen, about $20-something with a 10-mile drop-off. Triple batch too. So yeah, these are not looking good at all. Let's hope this turns around. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to get very creative because this is not working for me at all. Quick update. It is now 9:45 and I have yet to accept my first batch. Really frustrating. It is a complete waste of time to be not working and waiting in the car idle for an hour. I am trying. I drove over to the Costco parking lot and it's right here, and I have noticed that a couple Instacart shoppers have already gone in to start shopping. I know who they are. I'm happy for them. They're clearly at a 5-star rating. This is just proves my theory that a 4.98 in my area absolutely hinders a shopper from seeing batches first. And we all get a turn at this, so I'm not griping, but I am frustrated because this rating was given to me unfairly, just like it's probably happened to you. I had a 4-star rating because somebody stated they had an item that was missing and it was replaced, and I showed all the receipts. She wasn't even charged for this item, so how can it be missing? It's just unbelievable that Instacart punishes their shoppers this way. I get it, there needs to be metrics in place, but is this the fairest way? Anyway, so there's nothing I can do about it, but what I'm not going to do is watch the Instacart shoppers go in and take the batches, and I'm just sitting here watching that. So I have to change my strategy today. It's obviously going to be more difficult to make my goal at a 4.98. Yesterday I had a great day though, so I'm not complaining. I'm still very grateful for what I am able to make, but I'm not going to be a sitting duck in this parking lot. It's just not going to do it. It is 3 o'clock. I'm back in my car and I am done for the day. I did end up making my goal, which was $100. I earned $121.28 today. I did a total of 3 batches. All were singles. However, I had to drive further than I wanted to drive. For instance, my second batch, it was $55, and I got excited when I saw that, but the drop-off was 10 miles away, and it was 65 items. So if I were at a 5-star, I probably wouldn't have taken that or entertained it because it was less than $1 per item, and I don't like to do that. But I have to look at the glass half full here because I was able to make this week so far, and it is Thursday, $453.73. My goal this week is $700, and I adjusted that because I'm not at a 5-star. So I wanted to be realistic with my goal, but still stretch it. The good news is I worked 12 hours, and that's just shopping. That's not drive time. So I know I need to factor that in, and I drove quite a distance, but I don't feel like doing the mental math right now because I just don't want to. I averaged $37.81 an hour this week so far, and that is lower than my average usually at a 5-star. A lot of you who are stating, especially in the comments and emailing me, I've never had a problem. I'm at a 4.92 and I see plenty of batches. That's really incredible because in my particular area, it must be because we have so many shoppers and they're constantly bringing new shoppers in. It is not the case. I experimented today, and I'm telling you, in my area, at a 4.98, I'm not seeing what the 5.0 shoppers see. And that's okay. I will get there eventually. I just have to climb out. Of these 3 customers, let's hope one rates me. We will see. If they don't, my rating will probably go down. I don't know. Anyway, to make my $700 this week, I need to earn $246.27 more, which if I average it out for the next 3 days is about $82 a day. So that's not bad, and I'm sure I will earn more than that. So it's all good, and I'm grateful that I'm still even able to make money, but it was definitely more difficult and a lot of sitting around and scrolling further. And to me, that is such a waste of time. I probably could have been doing something else, but I'm just trying to see how fast it'll take me to get this rating up. So I'm happy that you are hanging with me when I do this. This Sunday coming up, I am going to do a whole video just on the ratings because there's a lot of still confusion about them. I get a lot of questions. How does it work? How do they fall off? And we're going to go over all of that on Sunday, so make sure you tune in. In the meantime, let me know in the comments below what you do to get your rating up as fast as possible. We know it's a numbers game, but maybe what are your tips? What are your tricks in doing so? The lowest my rating ever has been was a 4.92, and it took me about a month to get out of that hole. So I'm hoping this won't take as long, but we just got to keep moving forward and keep fighting the good fight and grinding. So that is the summary. Let me know also if you want me to let you know how I did do for the week on Sunday. I will give you my earnings report, but I'm not foreseeing a problem in earning this $700. So that is it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, for liking, commenting, giving these videos a thumbs up. It really helps me to want to keep coming back and hang with you guys. And I learned so much from you, and I hope that you guys are learning from each other. So that's all I wanted to say. I love you all. Please stay safe. Our world needs more kindness. We are broken, we are hurting, and whatever you can do to make someone else's day, just do it. Just do it. And I'm going to do the same. So that's it for now. I love you all. Take care. Talk to you Sunday. Bye.